Hello. All right. Switch scenes. I'm assuming I have to. Oh no. Mm-hmm.
This bird'll do nicely. No end to those winged rats. Not that I'm complaining. Every feather's worth a fortune in gold to us now. You one of the magistrate's charges? I'm only shooting the ones in town, don't worry. Don't think about trying to cut in. Danim's got an exclusive relationship with the magistrate. She gets wind of any shenanigans. Not my concern. I get paid for feathers regardless. Go talk to some of the townsfolk if you're that curious. The magistrate's the one who runs this town. Tell him I've got some more feathers coming his way.
Okay.
I'll be right down. You're a new face to me, unlike that flappy buzzard over the barn. What? These birds aren't aggressive. I've had horses do more damage to me than any harpy. And I've had more trouble with these mercenaries than I've ever had with either steed or bird. I saw them steal 4 sacks of good grain from Zilron, a Khajiit merchant. And in the magistrate's name, mind you. Him? Ran off, no doubt. Who knows what he does, or where he hides after he's run amok in the market. He trades more than just grain, if you ask me. You won't be the only one looking for that furry-tailed wretch.
Alrighty.
You're the one they say join the shop, lady. I cannot imagine why.
Think you're tough.
No one will find Zilron here. I've been found. Oh, but you are neither Harpy nor Gold Coast fiend. What a relief.
Why are you hiding in the crate? In a crate?
You would be too if you heard those beasts. Those screeching, pecking, clawing beasts. This one had hoped the mercenaries would take care of our bird woman problem. But no. Now Zilron has 2 problems.
Are the mercenaries not helping?
Oh yes, they help themselves to my gold and my goods. And sometimes they help against the Harpies. So, I wait here. Sooner or later, one of Zilron's problems will go away.
Keep one eye to the skies, friend. The Harpies like to swoop down and grab whatever's light enough to carry. I've lost 2 hats and a goat to the feathered villains.
Aren't the mercenaries taking care of them?
Only after they've sucked you dry. I refused to pay their protection fee, and the next day my house was ransacked. I'll keep my own watch for Harpies coming near from now on.
Do you know why the harpies are attacking?
Except entertainment, I can only guess. It's not like one can ask a beast why it acts so. It is simply its nature.
Interesting.
The Harpies are much bolder. We need more coin, for supplies and the like.
I've heard disturbing rumors about your methods.
Have you heard about the travelers stirring up trouble in town? And look who's here. Keep your opinions about our work to yourself.
Dealing with the Harpies as fast as we can, I assure you. Now please address any specific complaints to one of the guardsmen.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I have things under control. Got a reliable group to protect the town until we're self-sufficient again. And please, she's the leader of the Gold Coast mercenary troop. I hired them to make up for our shoddy defenses when the Harpies attacked. They get the job done, and that's about as much as I'll say.
I'd be willing to help.
Daneem doesn't like competition, and I'm certainly not going to endanger our business arrangement. If I were you, I would keep my stay here brief. Now, if that's all, I'm sure you can see yourself.
Father, you need to know what's going on out there. Who is this? Someone come to help?
Enough. I have no patience for your theories.
Fine. If you want the truth, come talk to me. Meet me at my house. It's at the edge of town past the smithy. I'll tell you everything I know. See you soon.
The plot thickens.
It's not safe to talk in the streets. Now I can speak openly. Be at ease. The mercenaries dare not enter my home uninvited. I watched you long before you spoke to my father, Magistrate Andrin Alik'r. You spoke to people in town and listened to their answers. Are you actually interested in helping?
What's been going on in town?
The Gold Coast mercenaries, our supposed saviors from the Harpies, are our problem. They extort and steal from the good people here. And what's more, they've done nothing but make our Harpy issues worse. Since Daneem and her friends arrived, the Harpies are angry with the town. They're usually nothing more than flying rats. The Harpies can attack, yes, but only when provoked. And I know the mercenaries are the ones who've provoked them. The mercenaries hid Harpy eggs around Kozenset. Naturally, the Harpies want the eggs back. That's the root of the town's Harpy trouble. We must find and return their eggs so one problem's solved. But first... Don't be frightened. This is a friend. The Harpies are not our enemies. Will you help me convince the others? I rescued her from them. The mercenaries killed her mother and the other chicks in her brood. This creature had done no wrong, yet they would kill her to be paid for her feathers. I couldn't stand by and let that happen. Could you?
Is that why you rescued the eggs?
It's the right thing to do, for us and them. I'll be waiting in the town square for you if you're willing.
All right, I'll
Be
help
safe.
you.
Thank you. I can't do this on my own, and my father won't listen to me. She comes and goes as she pleases. This is a wild creature, after all. I do not even name her, for she isn't mine. Once their eggs are back in their eyries, the Harpies won't attack Kozenset. And then...
I must warn you, I'm in a foul mood.
Diamond, red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, red...
have lost hope.
What is it?
You're quite light on your feet. Let me see the eggs. Thank you for doing this. I'm sure not all of the eggs survived, but the least we can do is return them to the Harpies. I don't have proof, but I know it was the mercenaries that did this. Who else could be so cruel? Hold a moment. Someone's coming.
Go back to selling trinkets, Leisure. You do your job and we'll do ours.
You hid those eggs on purpose, didn't you?
Say no more, child. We haven't time for troublemakers.
They're up to something. They must be. We have to find out what they're doing. The mercenaries go in and out of the warehouse next to my home. There's got to be a reason. Why don't you go there and find out what they're doing? One of them will let slip what their game is. Hide somewhere and listen to their chatter. I'll take these eggs back to my house for now.
It's true. No rest for the weary.
This is getting tiresome. I almost preferred the Harpies.
Harpies are the least of your problems if you don't pay up.
We've got your gold. No need to make threats.
Let's see it then. Better not have shorted me.
It's all there. We don't want to end up like the others.
Good. I'll be back next week. Prices might be going up.
Come on, Udamaji. Merciful Ruka, how long must we put up with these thieves?
I'll be at this a while.
You are the responsible one. I told her not to trust those creatures, and now look what's happened. My daughter was stolen away by the Harpies. She and several other people from Kozin set. Their blood is on... Not yet. They say they must prepare for another raid by the Harpies before they send anyone out on the sands. It's only right that you find my daughter, since you helped her get into this mess. Outside town, on the hillside.
They're alive. I thought they might have taken you, too. Some. The mercenaries decided I was worth more dead than alive. They threw me out with a few others, beaten and bound. That's when the jackals came. Thanks to the harpies, I didn't end up like the... Well, this one did, and she brought some of her friends. They chased away the jackals and brought me to shelter. We must stop the mercenaries before any more innocents die. We don't need any more bloodshed. If there's a way we can end this without fighting, we must. I have an idea. Find my father. Ask that harpy out there to get you to town. I'll be...
You're here! Did you find... What? That's ridiculous. Why would they want to abduct the very people... I will. Where is she?
What nerve! Running your mouth right in front of me.
You've disgraced our town long enough.
Ugh! A rotten egg? Don't think this is over, child.
Gather everyone who will stand with us to drive these bad eggs out of town. Father, the dead can't offer
That's
their
the one
forgiveness,
Leisure said to wait for.
but I can.
Let's go.
Stand with us.
About time we ran these charlatans out of our town.
Help me out, will you?
Leisure said you'd come. Let's head to the guardhouse.
The harpies are congregated around this building. Looks like the mercenaries took something every bit as valuable as the harpies' eggs. I've no idea, but we need to restore goodwill with our flying neighbors. Even my father is in there to negotiate the mercenaries' departure. She's a coward.
Take your hands off me! Your pitiful town
just
won't
need a corner,
survive
too.
without our protection.
We can do without you. Go, and never return.
And we'll run out anyone else who tries to bully us, too.
May the sands take your accursed town!
The Harpy's matriarch. Is this the reason they started attacking in the first place?
I don't know if the harpies will ever be able to trust us. Maybe this is the first step. What do you think? Who knows how long those fiends kept the harpies agitated, just to take advantage of this town? If I hadn't returned when I did and gotten your help, they'd continue to terrorize my people and these harpies. Give her to me. I still need to return their eggs, so I'll take her as well.
All right.
truly have no mercy. Only the dead and the desperate end up in this part. Edith, my wife. As you can see, this is a horrible place. They just dump the bodies anywhere. And the predators, these harpies, come to feed on the corpses. My Zaria, she does not deserve this. She has done nothing wrong.
How did her remains end up here?
It was her older brother's fault. The dirty thief. He took advantage of her. He came to Zaria, on the run from some dangerous people to whom he owed a great deal of money. He asked her to sell some items he and his friends had acquired.
These were stolen items.
Yes, and Zaria knew that. But her brother promised to find legitimate work once he paid his debts, so she agreed to help. But then he and his friends came back, asking her to fence more stolen items, and threatening violence if she refused.
What did she do?
She turned them into the guard. But they had planted evidence on her, suggesting she had stolen some valuable gems. In the end, they were all executed. Even my poor Zaria. So now I ask, would you be willing to consecrate her remains?
Yes.
Take these funerary oils and perform the consecration. You will know Zaria's corpse because she still wears the wooden ring I gave her when we were first married.
If you have come to search my remains for the gems I was accused of stealing, then you are both a coward and a fool. You will not find the gems here. Only the corpse of a good woman who did not deserve this dishonor.
Your husband sent me to consecrate your remains.
No, wait. Please do not. It is sweet of Darius to try to do this for me, but I am not ready to go to the far shores. My body was dumped here for a crime I did not commit, and I would see myself exonerated before I rest.
Do you have some way to prove your innocence?
I do. The fiends who did this to me, my brother and his friends, their remains are here too. They framed me for stealing valuable gems, but the truth was that they swallowed the gems. They died with the proof of my innocence in their guts.
So the gems are here in the burial grounds?
Yes. As the corpses of the dirty dogs have decomposed, the gems have been exposed. If you would recover these gems, that would prove my innocence.
I could persuade her.
would allow these smug bastards to get away with it? I suppose they paid for their crimes already, didn't they? I am grateful that my sweet Darius cared enough to come and consecrate my remains. I suppose this is enough.
And may your journey to the far shores be peaceful. I mean, what was I gonna do? Seriously, what was I gonna do? It's like, I'm very angry at you, then proceeds to just be content with my decision.
I prayed Tawaka would guide you. Did you find Zaria?
Yes, I consecrate, created her remains as you asked.
Good. Then at least now her spirit can make the journey to the far shores. If only. No. It does no good to dwell on what might have been. This is enough. Thank you.
Heal. Alright, let's go over here. Ooh. Wait a minute. No. Want to read the lore book. Thank you. Alright, where is this quest? Hoya! Bonk. I'm out of stamina. Hello. Hello? Hello? Oh. There you go. Help! Crying out loud. Ildazoon. Nailed it. Ildazoon? I mean... Hello? Oh. Yeah, I'm not going into a trial. No way am I doing that. Plus, I have nobody to go into it with me anyways. Hello?
You look like a person of great intelligence. Allow me, Wayfarer, to let you in on a secret.
Have you been to Sandblown Mine recently, Fadil?
What? Sandblown Mine, my friend. I don't even know where that is, or what it is even. Is it nearby? Sending people to a mine? By more was left teat. Why would I do that? Is there gold? Dreadful. Well, all this talk of snakes and mines. It is exhausting. I'll just be going now. I have a long day of work tomorrow. Well, that is to say, they made me do it. Friend, I beseech you, show mercy. I am an innocent man. I had no choice. They told me they would feed me to the snake if I didn't cooperate. Please, just let me go.
See, mostly I am an honorable man. But you know what? For the good of the Covenant, you cannot send people innocents. I mean, I don't know. Oh, he's smiling at me. Bum, 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 bum.
Mind the skies. There are harpies about.
This man has been sending people to their death in Shadowblown Mine.
What's this? I'd heard that he was pestering people, but I certainly didn't suspect anything this sinister. Now that you mention it, though, we have had more than a few disappearances recently. We naturally suspected the harpies.
Apparently you were wrong.
Thank you for bringing this simpering cur to me. If what you say is true, many dear friends fell to this dog's treachery. I look forward to returning the favor.
All right. This way.
A beating. Those bastards. If they hadn't outnumbered me...
What happened?
I came to join the Saltwalker militia, but a bunch of bandits stopped me, roughed me up, and tossed me to the side of the road.
Why'd they do that?
They didn't stop to answer questions, just told me to be on my way. You look pretty capable. Why don't you go up to the camp and figure it out for yourself?
I'll look into it then.
It hurts. What? Are you one of Gudar's thugs come to harass me again? You want your arm broken too? I guess not. Apologies, stranger. Ever since the bandits moved into our camp, we've all been on edge. And I suspect they've been scaring away new volunteers. There's bad trouble ahead, if you ask me.
New around here, aren't you? I advise you to have a talk with Captain Uznigek. He's the officer in charge of the real militia here. Those of us still loyal to the effort to join the Covenant answer to him, and not Gudar's and his thugs.
Why doesn't Gudar's just let us run off Captain Uznigek and his militia rats?
If you're here to join up with Captain Uznigek, his day is over. And if you stick around, then we'd have to persuade you.
Are you from the Covenant Army? I didn't expect you quite this soon. Sorry, stranger. I'm expecting a liaison from the Covenant military to visit and decide if our militia qualifies to join them. Ha! Noticed that, did you? Yes. The camp is divided between those still loyal to the militia and those loyal to Gudar's and his promises of easy living and gold. His gang are a little better than bandits, because I know Gudar's from way back. We were in King Ramsay's service together. He was a good man then, and I have to believe there's still some good in him somewhere. And if you find out, maybe then I can decide what to do. Thank you.
It'll take more than
I saw you talking to Captain Uznigek. I hope he's finally going to do something about these ruffians. Heard he used to be a pirate. Got his ship by ambushing a captain and cutting his throat in cold blood. Then he claimed the title of captain for himself and made it stick. He'd already gotten a gang of his own bully boys into the crew, and he bought some of the others. The opposition was shouted down or chased off. Same thing again is my guess.
You don't look like one of Gudar's bruisers. What do you need? Well, you can't just call him a bandit. He obviously has military experience, and he's smart. No doubt about that. He was someone of consequence before he sank to being a gang boss. Who knows? Perhaps he made a mistake and was disgraced and discharged. Or maybe he just developed a taste for gold and blood.
What do you think?
Blood. I saw the look on his face when he killed our old captain. He enjoyed it.
I'm half a heartbeat. Why didn't you say so? I thought you were another sand eater come because of your part. He reported.
What? You've come to the right man, mate. I've been with Gudar's longer than anyone. I was part of the group that helped him take his... That's right, mate. Gudar's had a grudge against this Captain Krona, so he goes around and gets together a small gang of... Oh, we...
What have you learned of my old friend, Gudar's? I see. That's terrible. But I don't see much left of the man I knew. And now he's demanding that I leave and take the other real militia with me, or die. We have no time left for wishful thinking. He's left us no choice. We have to adopt his own methods. Kill Gudar's and cut off the head of the snake. I wish I was certain I'll succeed. I'm not too old to lead. But single combat against a younger man? Good. I hate to lose a battle.
A challenge. Good.
I saw which tent you came out of, meddler. I'll make your death a painful one. This is your last chance to turn tail and run before I destroy you.
So you did it. I must admit, it's a relief. Traditionally, you would now be in command of the militia. But is that what you want? If
I
not,
didn't do this
who
to
should
take
be?
I didn't do this to take command. You know your business here. You're in charge.
Thank you. I appreciate your trust. We'll have to act fast, but the loyal troops and I will get this camp cleaned up on the double.
Wait. Hello?
See if you're strong enough to become one of our effective.
What is it you want? Wait, what are you holding? Is that... No! He must have sent you. Please, I need more time. Long may you prosper, Wayfarer. You have lifted a great burden from me.
Excuse me.
You've got...
already told you. Let's get moving. The ruins... Look at this. Give me a moment. This is extraordinary. If I'm reading this correctly, the Natotembu are buried here. Those were the ancient kings of Yokuda. I think I know what we need to do. Come speak. This is incredible. According to the tablet, the eyes of... The tablet mentions...
All right. Fucking hate gargoyles, man. Especially in ESO. Get out of here. Get the fuck off me. Really? How? Never mind. Ow.
Just remarkable.
You have done well, but you must still prove yourself worthy to claim the cartulary. This place is lost to time, Wanderer. I am the best. What makes you worthy of such a relic? Any common thief could make it this far. Only someone truly worthy made the warrior wave of our fleet, the Great Regatta, sailed to this land in ages past. We are a people of strong and noble heritage.
To earn our respect, you must succeed at a trial of combat, of kingship, or of bloodlines. Choose now. The regatta brought fear to Volenfel's shores. Breton, Orc, Nord, and Elf alike trembled at our battle cries, and... Jewelry is yours to claim. Farewell, Wanderer. We shall not meet again.
Magnificent. That couldn't have gone better. I'm taking this... This is going to change the fate of my... Oh my, I'm not sure I can think that far ahead. So many variables. What will the king's reaction be? What sort of staff will I be given? How many academic summits? To be honest...
Oh, boy. All right.
Oh, if only you could see yourself. You're covered in it.
All right.
We'll take out the sentry on Western Parrot. Now here's one who I know is loyal to the king. It's good to see you again, my friend. You're going to find this hard to believe, but the damned Imperials are here. They've seized control of the city. For the moment, at least.
Why have the Imperials attacked here?
They're in league with the damned Withered Hand. As if we didn't have enough necromancers to deal with already. No matter what, we can't allow the Imperials to get a foothold here. We're going to take the city back and kill them. All of them.
Sounds like you have everything under control.
I'm glad I have one of us fooled. The Imperial Curs actually have one up on us. They're holding hostages, and the king doesn't want their blood on his hands. I need someone, an official, to go in and free the hostages. What do you say?
I can free the hostages.
Your loyalty to the crown will be rewarded, my friend. You have my word. I can even make this easier for you. Wear this Imperial armor. Here you go.
Oh, no. Alright. Make it a little bit easier on me.
What happened here? This is terrible. Did the Imperials do this? I hope Shiri was not here. Did you find any evidence that she visited the leaders of the Withered Hand? But that would mean Shiri is one of them too? A necromancer? You think Tears of Set with that text, and we have no idea where she is? This is unthinkable. Shiri came to me only a few months ago, but she seemed so dedicated. Of course she was. She was studying the Ansei wards. How could I not have seen this? I hope we find her before she does something terrible.
What do you think she's planning?
I just don't know. Her brothers are dead, and we have recovered 2 of the Ansei wards. Does she have the 3rd? Is the Withered Hand now under her command? It was not easy. I had to sneak by the Imperials, but I was worried about the book Shiri was carrying. I was worried the Withered Hand would get their hands on it. Unfortunately, though, it seems they already had it. I'm not sure. Perhaps the Motalian necropolis? Her father's remains are there. Yes, that may be where Shiri has gone. It is just on the other side of something.
The only fish that go with a river's flow are the dead ones.
Did you meet the new commander?
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
You dirty. Good. I don't think I could have.
Nothing is certain until it happens. He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
I'll keep on killing till the score is paid.
I never tell the truth to those unworthy of it. Quiet, you three-witted louts.
Whatever it is,
Where is that halfwit?
That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry.
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
By the...
Everyone else.
You do not want to get on my bad side. Trust me.
This person is our enemy. Quickly, kill the intruder.
That's what he said.
Spread out! Spread out!
Whoever you are, I rejoice that you have come to my rescue. The Imperials have kept... Yes, it's true, but only because resisting would have been to no avail. They sought to use my manor as their command coming in. I do not have any... Yes, but please don't hurt me. There are barrels of kindle pitch down in the tunnel. If you place them near the supports and ignite them, that should collapse the tunnel. I am very sorry for what I have done. Perhaps you could permit me to leave?
Did you hear something?
Golden
Good work. Hostages came out and we attacked. Cut right through the bastards and scoured the city. Just a handful of Imperials holding out now. It was a tunnel. There's more to be done, though. Always is, isn't there? Prince Azaz's here. He says they've tracked down the 3rd Anseh Ward, and he wants you to join him as soon as possible at the Motalian... It's a dark place. The largest necropolis in all Alik'r. It's just west of Satak.
Oh, Rutka, who set the... Believe it or not, this is the High Temple of Satakalam. Everyone agreed it was the most beautiful temple in all Alik'r. Because they are worshippers of Molag Bal. They spit on our faith. I don't know. If you can restore...
Got to get out of here.
To return. I believe... No.
You're here? Thank the gods. We need you. Raising the Throne Keeper
can't believe you're finding me like this again. It was humiliating enough the last time. There's no time for jests, though. The Withered Hand has stolen back the Anse wards we recovered. They have all 3 again. You gave Anse Maja's ward to me for safekeeping, and so I was holding on to it. Thronekeeper Farvan was here too, with Anse Radon's ward. I think Shiri planned it this way. I think she lured us here to get the wards back. Isn't it obvious? She was fooling us all. Apprenticing with Scholar Zore so she could learn about the Anse wards. Coming along with us to Tava's blessing. She is diabolical. I don't know. No.
Thanks to my sister, I am restored, and now I will have my vengeance!
Well, now you're dead, sir.
What have I done? No. Well, but they're dead. I will cleanse the blade. You keep them off of me. Says to keep it up. You are doing a good job. Yes. Yes. We are close now. That's it. Just a bit more. There. It is done. Come, quickly now. We must stop this woman, Shiri. Meet me at the central tomb. I am glad you caught up. I'm glad you came to the necropolis in the first place. Tawaka says, you are the one who must stop Shiri from doing this dark deed.
What dark deed? What is Shiri planning?
She is planning to resurrect her father, the necromancer Satura. I was much younger when this man tried to turn the Alik'r into a kingdom of undeath. But I will never forget the horror, the terror. He was the most powerful necromancer to ever walk these sands. Worse than his children, I suspect. Tuwaka warns me. Satura will be unstoppable if he is returned from the dead. He will be a great lich. We will kill her and retrieve the last Anse ward. Shiri has sealed the tomb, though. Tuwaka says 2 of us will have to channel the wards we have to open the door. The other one can go in and join you in the fight. You must choose who will come.
You know where I stand, as well suited as I have been for the... Excellent! We shall put down Shiri, as my father put down Satura before.
Tuwaka demands justice be done.
This wall will not stand before the power of an Anse ward.
It is done. Lead on.
Because killing is wrong.
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
Killing my brother. This is for Uwapa! This is for Alisan! My father will soon be raised. There is nothing we can do. This is for all my family. I die, but my father will avenge me. Satura will avenge us all!
Again.
It is done. Alik'r is safe again. Come, hero. Gather my ward. To all things, there is a beginning and an end. Remember this. The Anse wards must be returned to Sentinel for safekeeping. Then we can return to our vigil. Then we can again protect the Alik'r. You will. Come out of the crypt. I will help you. Opened a portal to Sentinel. You 3 may enter, but I must speak with your friend. Honor and faith are due all, but you who have come from afar, your contribution is matched in measure only by the length of your journey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Through you, the Anse wards have been recovered, and so it will be through you they are restored. You have accomplished a heroic feat today, but there is more to be done.
What would you have me do?
Return the Anse wards to their rightful place. The Impervious Vault. The vault is stronger. It will protect the ward so that we can again protect the Alik'r. I have opened this portal to the vault.
One cannot be a great ruler without first being an impeccable judge of character. You walked into my palace a stranger, but I trusted you immediately. You have proven that my faith was well placed.
It has been an honor, Your Majesty.
Come, though. This is an historic day. We have strengthened the seals on the impervious vault. Your friends and many others have gathered to witness the return of the Ansei wards to their rightful place. Take them. The honor is...
The wards are restored, and so are we. We can again maintain vigil over the living and the dead, and ensure that both adhere to the divine laws of Tuwaka. Your role in this has not gone unnoticed, young one.
It's finished then.
For us, it is never finished. But for you, your road leads elsewhere. You have done for Alik'r far more than many others would have. You have fought bravely, sacrificed honorably. You have acted as an Ansei would have.
Where do I go now?
Your path is your own, but be assured, Tuwaka has blessed you. And wherever you go, the gods will be with you. Remain steadfast, mortal, and may you come safely to your journey's end.
Thank you.
Today is a good day, my friends. Our sacred guardians are restored.
Rivka.
The specter of undeath threatened our kingdom, our lives. The sands of the Alik'r howled with the outrage of our honored ancestors. Now, though, the spawn of Satura are dead, and they will remain that way. The withered hand is scattered. Many of you already know this, but all this was accomplished only because of this one who stands here before you. The spirit of Divad raises his blade in salute. Someday, this hero's song will be sung in the chants of praise. All hail our great protector. All hail the hero of the Alik'r. In addition to the public praise, I must add my own private words of appreciation, Wayfarer. You not only saved the kingdom, you also saved its king. My reign would have been buried in the sands had you not intervened. Thank you.
Welcome.
In honor of your selfless dedication, your unwavering courage, and the incredible service you have done the kingdom, I have a gift. This was one of Sentinel's greatest treasures. Now it is yours. I know it may seem unappreciative to ask more of you, but I would be neglecting my duty to the Daggerfall Covenant if I did not inform you of the tragedy at Bangarai. Any hope of peace there seems to have dried up in the wake of recent events.
What happened in Bangarai?
King Aemond is dead, killed
Ouch.
by the Reachmen. They have long sought to reclaim northern Bangarai, and the war in Cyrodiil has given them the perfect opportunity. I'm told the Reachmen march on Evermore even now. The city is in grave danger.
Alright, isn't the Covenant sending troops?
Of course, but it'll take time. Time Evermore doesn't have. You could go now. They need someone like you to rally the city's defenses. After what you've accomplished here, I have no doubt you can make a difference. Will you go, Wayfarer?
Yes.
King Aemond had a stable boy who kept me informed. But I've heard nothing since the king's death. Not even word of who assumed the throne. His name is Ramza. Find him, and tell him I sent you to help. We cannot allow Bankarai to fall.
How do I get to Bankarai?
Most of the Buellsay River shipping has been commandeered for the war. So I suggest you take the bridge from Stormhaven. Or if you prefer, there is a more expedient way. Gabrielle can open a portal. You can be in Evermore within the hour.
I mean...
Indeed. A son and a daughter. Very young last I saw them. But his son would be his heir. Ieman's wife, Queen Argella, is cousin to King Emmerich, so she is likely acting as regent. Whatever is necessary to keep Bankarai from falling.
Alright. Well, I will end the stream there. It's a 2-hour stream, I think. Whatever. Let's see who is online that I can raid. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Bum bum ba dum ba dum bum. Let me see here. Let's see. Madigan is on. I could raid him. Decisions. Ezekiel King is on. Raid him. I've already raided Manbar Nug, but what's Span doing? You know what? I never get to raid Spantifical. Even when I was streaming on Twitch. Let's see here. Raid Span. I think that's how you spell it. I don't know. All right. Anyways, guys, this VOD will be on YouTube, as per usual. You can find a link to it in the About Me section and everything. So, yeah, thank you all so much for anyone who was lurking, who was joining, and everything like that. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.